welcome to our channel. If you need I'm not going to go into that. If y'all want a personal read, I may be open to it, but I kind of want to take a break on those. But, okay, if you absolutely need one, then we'll dive into that. But, okay, y'all. Okay, so check this out. I did a reading, and it was so much information. I don't know if there's just one person being attacked by a whole bunch of people, if I was, like, telling someone's entire life story. But I'm going to break it down in parts. And I'm going to stick with one subject so we can get more specific. Otherwise, it's just so much shit. So we'll break it down. So I'm going to just deep dive into this particular thing. There was a setup or an entrapment here. Okay, there is a demonic, nefarious, diabolical bondage. Someone could be toxic. Someone could be obsessed. Someone could be easily seduced, tempted by the devil, third parties, etc. You do got the Knight of Cups here. You got the seducer. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be a feminine energy here. Or masculine. Take it as it resonates. Someone could be a Cappy. But there was... somebody here could have taken a bribe, got paid to seduce someone. Okay, so they could have reached out to them on electronics. Say, hey, you want to go out? You know, maybe someone's like, okay, well, I know this person's going to be attracted to this type of person. Maybe they like the same type of body. They both got big booties. This is someone that's going to definitely, you know... go for this person. I'll pay you to go in and try to seduce this masculine here and set him up. Okay, because there's two females here and a masculine. It could flip it. Okay, this could be two masculines and a woman. Okay, it could have been a same sex. Okay, this could have been someone you love, your Two of Cups, or someone set them up for gain. They sent a proposition like, oh, and this was all lies, to interfere or block a connection here. Okay. Some of y'all, this person could have blocked you out, guarded themselves against you because they were doing this. Okay, some of y'all, there's a blockage here. It was a lie, and it was a lie to gain money. So someone had an alliance here or whatever with somebody here. It was a setup. It was a trap to block. No, that's what it was. To block a Two of Cups. This is someone who wanted to block a Two of Cups. This was an illusion. Seven of Cups. This is someone that wanted all the fancy things. See this Seven of Cups? I love this deck, y'all. I haven't used this in a long ass time. There's a lot of details here. So I'm like, someone could have went out to drinks or met this person at a club, strip club, whatever. But it's like this is my shiny object syndrome. Your Seven of Cups can have to do with choices, options, illusions, opportunities, financial opportunities. But this is all lies. Someone set someone up to block a Two of Cups dynamic. This was a third party. Other woman, other man. Take it as resonate. No gender. It is what it is. Okay. This is all lies. Okay. Or illusions. Or somebody lied so someone would walk away from you and entertain them or some weird shit. But I'm getting it more so it was a setup. Someone seduced somebody and they seduced them because the way they look. Or they seduced them and saying, oh, I got money. You know, I got valuables. You want to make money with me. I'm rich. Yada, yada, yada. There's a lot of lies here to get someone to interfere and block a connection here. Y'all, if I start to do long readings and so much energy comes out and there's different stories, I'm going to start breaking them down. That's what I'm doing here. So it would be specific, okay? So this specific part of the story here, just keep in mind, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. Don't take everything personal, okay? Don't assume every reading is for you. It's just general, okay? Yes, strength. Someone could be a Leo here. You could be very strong. Ooh, disappointed. Someone's disappointed here. You got the Five of Cups. I mean, this is shadow. This is brokenness. This is sorrow. Some of y'all someone set someone up because they wanted this masculine for their money. Maybe this is a masculine that has a lot of money and they set them up and lured them into a trap, seduced them. Now, they could have lied. We can see what these lies are. It can be anywhere from they lied about money, lied about you, so they walk away from you. Or it's just they lied and said they were pregnant, or they seduced someone, hooked up. Whatever this is, I mean, this is regret, remorse. You see all these flowers are on the floor. Someone could be... This person may have given you sunflowers before. Sunflowers could be relevant. Someone could drink a lot. Some of y'all, you were there. Someone's trying to block a Ten of Cups. Wish fulfillment here. Yeah, I'm telling you, they gave into pleasure. They gave it, look at this, pleasure. They gave into pleasure. They got seduced and they took the bait. It's like the devil came in, seduced them, That's what it is. I'm thinking sex, y'all. This is shiny object, shiny big butt syndrome. I don't know. Six-pack syndrome. They got lured into a trap here. Some of y'all's person could have met them online, started seducing them, talking to them, or they trash talked you so they would get them back. And this person was successful because you got them hand in hand, cuffing it up, drinking, and then fucking. All right, that's too handsy for me. You touch another woman's like hands like that, that's cheating. You touch another girl's butt like that, you're cheating. You're communicating with somebody, you're cheating. With the intent to cheat. God says that if you look at another woman with lust in your eyes, you've already committed adultery in your heart. Some of y'all, this person wanted to block a connection. It could have been a third party here that wanted, like, say this masculine will give this woman money. You can flip the roles. And this person's like, fuck that shit. I'm going to get someone else to seduce them. I don't know. Some of y'all, this person could be, someone took a bribe. They got paid to do this. Or they're bribing this person to expose them for their sins if they don't pay them. Ace of Swords. Someone could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of y'all, look at this. Some of y'all, someone got set up by the devil. It could just be the devil. It could just be a random person. When you have a 10 of cups, a 2 of cups, y'all are going to, when it's real love, you're going to be tempted. The people that pass the test go to the next level. Transform, rebirth. And if you take the bait of the devil, you don't get to go with. You get kicked out of the Garden of Eden. This could have been one of those tests. Y'all both could have been tested. One could have passed. One could have failed. Okay? But look at this. When this person had this third party, they hooked up with them. Look at this. They were disappointed in this pleasure. It was trash. Holy shit. It wasn't even worth it, y'all. It wasn't even worth it. Whatever it was, y'all, this shit wasn't even good. And this person got set up. They got set up by the devil. Queen of Cups. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or you could be in the Queen of Cups energy. Someone could have lied and acted like they were the Queen of Cups. Or this could have just been a third party interference. Queen of Cups. And this could be an older woman, younger woman. Someone could be redhead. Someone could be black, white, brown hair, black hair, mixed, green eyes, black, red lipstick. Take it as a resonate. Black and white. Take it as a resonate. Whatever this was, trash. Some of y'all, they could have gotten into a physical fight here. I don't know what the hell. Broken glass. Or they regret this shit. Okay? And this caused you to transform and upgrade. You're upgrading. You're getting someone better. You go from a Knight of Cups, I don't know, hopefully to an Emperor. Someone who is not going to be seduced. An Emperor is not seduced. They don't fall into seduction here. Okay? A page of... some of y'all... This Knight of Cups is super immature. This is somebody here that is super easily... It's not a King of Cups when it comes to their emotions. They don't have a lot of... Some of y'all, this person could have just came in and says, oh, fuck a shit. Some of y'all, they got this motherfucker pregnant. They could have an actual son. Chariot, someone could be a Cancer. 7 of Swords, they betrayed you. Power. Someone wanted power and control. What the fuck is this, y'all? Change. This changed you. Oh my gosh, look at this. Yo. Holy shit. I know these cards came out the way they were supposed to. Look at this. This says change at the bottom. 3 of Swords. This sorrow, this heartbreak, this devastation changed you. 2 of Cups in the fucking reverse. Y'all, the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups was in the upright. When this person took the bait of the devil and got seduced, they broke a 2 of Cups bond, a contract. This changed the fucking contract. Holy moly. Woo, woo! And they cheated on you for trash, and they still popped a baby. And some of y'all, they have a child. Some of y'all, they have the child during Leo season, or a child could be a Leo. You could have a Leo with this child. Some of y'all, this could be a setup. You could have a child with somebody here who lied about you to block a 2 of Cups love situation. Or they got their flying monkeys to lie. Some of y'all, your ex baby dad or baby mom set you up, lied, to block a connection. They could have lied and said that you had a third party. Or they paid a third party to lie on you to block this connection. Or they lied. Or they paid someone to trash talk you and seduce your masculine and fuck them. The moon. Lies, deception, hidden agenda. This is hidden from you. Cancerian energy. Got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, y'all. And Leo. Cancer, Pisces, heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be guarded against this person here. There was an interference here in a setup. Witchy sister, I don't know, take that as a resonate. You could have had a witchy sister here that interfered or tried to block a connection and lied on you. Gossiped and talked all this shit. You could have had sisters that lied to your person and lied and said that you were demonic. Or someone lied and said you were demonic to block this connection. With gossip and lies and demonic, someone could have said you're of the devil when you're of the fucking light. You could have a child with this person. Some of y'all could have been meant to have a child. Some of y'all could have a spirit baby. Or some of y'all, someone got seduced and they lied to you, trash talked, pillow talk with this third party, and they got them pregnant. Some of y'all, this pleasure, they were disappointed in this too. They could have slept with a water sign here and had a son with them. An SON, and they could have had in Leo season. What is Leo season? August, the fall? They could have got them pregnant or this child was born. They could have legal issues and financial blockages because they have to take care of a child now. It doesn't have to be a male child. You could have a child with this person, or they got set up and trapped with a child here. Some of y'all, you were this person's happiness. And the devil set them up, knowing what was coming. And, this could just be energy. This could just be jealous people, but they don't, think of it on a spiritual level because they're not of spiritual ranking. It's just entities that they want to kill, steal, and destroy. And, it's like an entity hopper. It hops from person to person to person to tear you down because they know what's coming next so you don't level up. And you got someone who transformed, upgraded, and then you got somebody else here that's bound to the devil. And they have a kid with somebody here or something, and there's no love in this situation. They're third wheel. Lover, dirt digging, invasive, nosy. Their lover could have been dirt digging and all up in your business and started lying on you so this person would block you. And then they could have went out and got seduced, believing these lies, and knocked someone up. Holy shit. And then blocked their Two of Cups. I'm telling you, they could have tempted. This person could get tempted very easily by a fake false person. Energy work here. Some of y'all, the mask is coming off. They're like, oh my God, this is just a disappointment. You're not who I thought. Someone's mask is coming off here. Someone was a fake. Some of y'all, they lied and said they were pregnant, and that was a lie. So they would get someone to sleep with them to get them pregnant. Wouldn't that be some shit? Or to block this connection so someone will walk away. They created a lot of illusions here with the moon card. This cycle could be coming to a completion here. Or y'all are someone's doing some sacral chakra work. Or they could have said like they were pregnant so someone would sleep with them without a condom so they would get pregnant. That's some diabolical weird ass shit. Or someone just got seduced. Yo, you are Sigma here. Strong, silent, mysterious, intelligent, independent, fearless. And someone gossiped and trashed. Someone could have lied and acted like they were a Sigma, but they were a fake and a false and a phony. Or they lied on a Sigma, and this person was a liar. Or they lied and said they were pregnant. Or they lie so someone would choose them, like, or so somebody could have been like, I don't give a fuck if this person sleeps with someone else, but they're not going to sleep with this person. So I'm going to lie and then set them up to sleep with someone. Some of y'all, they could have video evidence here. Some of y'all are saying peace out. Peace, peace, peace. Some of y'all, this just all ended a shit show. Like nobody wins. Everybody loses here. Everybody loses except this Sigma. Except this Sigma here. I know that I have someone in the comments saying they're a Sigma female. This could be pertaining to your situation. Doesn't have to be. But y'all, like, you guys passed the test here. You're on art here. You guys are getting tempted just like this other person is. And you're getting these, you got people lying to try to block a connection. This was a trap. Aries, someone could be an Aries. Someone's got emotionally manipulated. Someone's an emotional manipulator. They emotionally force things to get what they want here. Someone could be the LGBTQ. Someone could have lied and said someone's the LGBTQ. Some of y'all, somebody just seduced you and they're not really love. They could be of the LGBTQ. Someone could have lied and said they were divine masculine, but they were gay on the low, down low. Or they like both genders. They could be bi. They could be diabolical here. They could have acted like the Emperor, or someone acted like a Sigma, and these are lies. Some of y'all, there could have been gay man. They got someone pregnant, and they don't even want to be with a female. I don't know. Some of y'all, someone has childhood trauma. Or something happened to someone as a boy that's affecting their adult decisions. Someone celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. You're not of this world. This other person impersonated you. Or impersonated who they were. They could be on the down low. They could be a cross-dresser, transgender, LGBT. Someone could be, some of y'all, someone got seduced by a trans thinking they were the opposite sex. And then the mask fell off. Some of y'all, they could have been backdooring somebody, thinking that it was a woman, and then they had a big ding-dong-ding-dong. I don't know, but someone impersonated like a Sigma or an Emperor energy. Okay, but you were the gift. Some of y'all, this person got seduced believing that you were fake. Like somebody could have believed gossip, trash talk, lies that you were fake. That you were nothing but a promiscuous, sidewalking, narc or a homie hopper, a whore bag, tushy, you know. You could look really beautiful, and so a lot of people are going to hate on you and be jealous. Someone could have lied and said you were promiscuous, so they would block this connection. This was fake. This was a liar. So if you are listening to this and you stopped talking to someone because someone said that someone was promiscuous, you fell for a lie. Because this was real love. This was a gift from God. And this other person was a fucking liar. They lied on a gift to block a love connection. Some of y'all were meant to have a future son. And this person blocked this shit. Or you have a son with this person. This was someone impersonating you. Like they were innocent. Like that. And called you a whore. You could dress. Like this person that lied on you could dress like very modest. Maybe you dress a little more provocative. But they got bamboozled. It was a lie. You weren't out here sleeping around. You weren't out here having pleasure. And this person regrets this shit. Some of y'all, someone said that you were doing energetic work, or this person was doing energetic work to get this person to get seduced. To bind them so they would give them money. Some of y'all, they set them up to get pregnant on purpose so they could get their money. Or someone was pretending to be pregnant so they would steal their money and bind them to them. So they would block this love connection here. And someone could be an Aries again came out. This could have been, you could be an actual Emperor here. Okay? You could have gave too much shit. to a lying, promiscuous thief. This is someone that could have pretended like you were the baby dad, but you weren't. Pretend like they loved you, but they didn't. They just wanted to bind you to get your money. So you would give them everything they wanted. Feed me, feed me, feed me. Buy me this, buy me that. Give me gifts, give me gifts, give me... Some of y'all, this person, I don't know. Well, the collective's got spiritual ranking here. This other person is false. They don't have spiritual ranking. They're not of the divine. Love in reverse. This is not love. This is demonic. This is somebody that wants someone for their finances and wanted to bind them to their finances. And said, oh, the baby is yours. But the kid is not my son. Some of y'all, you could be this person's child, but they don't love you. They want your money. And this person sleeps around. They're lying. This is like someone who lies and says your actual love, true love, is cheating. And then you go fuck this person and this person's fucking sleeping with your best friend or your homie or your brother or some shit. Oh, like, I don't know. Like someone lied and said someone was a slut. They created illusions here. This person's poison, toxic, and harmful. This illusions could be anywhere from like fake profiles, fake text messages, something you photoshopping. Someone could have lied and said a child was theirs and photoshopped a paternity. Someone needs to get a paternity test. And this could have been like, oh, I got a paternity test and said the baby's mine. No, you take your ass, you order the DNA diagnostics, you swab yourself, you swab your child yourself, and you send it in yourself and wait for the fucking email. Someone needs to check themselves here. Someone ran away from you, rejected, abandoned, deserted, and left you behind because of this gossip, believing that you were promiscuous. Or some illusion. They could have gotten afraid. Some of y'all, this person has childhood trauma. They have abandonment wounds as a child. They could have been abandoned as a child. Someone could be an Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius, aquarium here. But some of y'all, someone could have believed that you were cheating because of some type of illusion, so they ran away from you. Maybe they just found like a condom that was open. Maybe your child opened a condom or something, and this person just got freaked out and ran, or they believed gossips and lies. Some of y'all, then they went and slept with someone else that they thought was safer. But all that is stemming from... Some of y'all, this person ran from you under the illusion for some reason that you were cheating because they have abandonment wounds as a child. And some of y'all, they went out with someone else and actually got them pregnant or slept with them. And they regret this. Some of y'all, I don't know, they could have just saw something and overreacted and thought that you were cheating. But you have illusions here. They could have saw something that made it look like you were cheating, but you never were. And some of y'all, somebody rejected you or guarded themselves because they got abandoned. Or you could have rejected someone. Or they rejected you because you got a third party. Some of y'all, your own person lied about why they walked away from you, abandoned you, and rejected you. Because they had a third party. And they regret this now because you're transforming here. Someone can't adapt or change or adjust to this. They're not changing. See, this person's not going to change and you're transforming. This person's no longer on your level. Some of y'all, this person gets easily tempted. They could have lied and said they were loyal. This person was fake as fuck. They sleep around with everything that walks. They get easily seduced. You could have got some warning signs, or you warned them particularly about a person here, how harmful they were. Or you could have warned them about something. They could have gotten all the signs that you were the gift from the universe here. You could have warned them of what was ahead. You could have been, you guys could have gotten an argument because you got too much here. This person could have thought that you were too much and ran away from you. They could have thought that you were toxic and harmful and they ran away from you. But this was an illusion. Some of y'all, you could have been like sending so many messages with warnings, and this person took it as you were too much and that you, hold on, and that you were toxic. But this was an illusion. You were a gift. You were warning them of their future demise because you got spiritual ranking here. Holy shit. The collective, you have access to some type of spiritual gifts here. You're from the sun here. This can be also the Lord, a card that talks about the Holy Spirit. Hold on a second. All right. Some of y'all, this person just needs to heal their childhood trauma. Everyone has trauma and people react differently, okay? But you could have, this person could have thought that you were toxic because you could have been like doing something too much. But you were the gift. And you could have just been warning this person, and it may have came off that you were crazy, but you were warning them. Because someone has some spiritual gifts here. So you could have like premonitions that freak you out. Someone could have like, I don't know. They thought the other person was real and you were fake and that you were toxic, but it was in reverse. This person thought that this other person was love, but it was a love in the reverse. This was an illusion. This was hidden. Or this person had a third party here and that was hidden from you, or they kept it hidden. I'm telling you, as spirit guides, you're an earth angel here. You have some type of ranking. And this person thought you were toxic. That was an illusion on purpose. This was a spiritual attack. Because the devil doesn't want you to have love. And this person thought that you were toxic and you were doing the most, or that you were too much. This person didn't handle you. This person couldn't see that you were the reward, you were the gift the whole time. But there was some spiritual warfare here. This was hidden, and you have a whole fucking spirit team here. Yo, this person blocked their Two of Cups. And they could have projected all this shit, or whoever lied projected their lies, or this person walked away from you projecting it like you were doing too much, that you were toxic, that you were a liar, but they were fake the whole time with this third party. Meanwhile, they set themselves up here. Some of y'all, your own person, you were this person's fucking Two of Cups. And they got seduced, and you could have caught them in a lie, and they projected it and acted like you were too much and you were toxic and you were poison here. Meanwhile, they were pretending and they were lustful and, you know, in their seductive temptress energy, and they set themselves up. They trapped themselves with the devil here because you were the fucking wish fulfillment. You were this person's Two of fucking Cups. This person failed a fucking test from the divine. And look at this. You went through a death and a rebirth. A complete transformation here. Because of this pain shot you through the hemisphere, whatever the hell you call it. You were the fucking gift the whole time. This person couldn't see it. They fell for an illusion here. They thought having third parties was better. This shit, they're disappointed. They're disappointed, and the sex isn't even going to be good. And if they are, it's an illusion. This is all projection. This person projected like you were doing the most. They were out here sleeping around. You could have caught them. And instead of them admitting it, they projected and said that you were too much. Some of y'all, someone lied and said that you were a glutton, you were too much, you were toxic. They could have spoke like this to their family and friends and blocked a true love connection by saying you were toxic and too much. This was not the case. You were trying to warn them about something. And they set themselves up and projected. Some of y'all, whoever they chose over you, everything they said about you was who the person they were walking hand in hand with or holding arm in arm with in the bedroom. I'm telling you, you guys, intuition, fortune telling, divination. Look at this person called, you had insight into the future. You're a seer. so you can see things before they happen. You know the song, I See It Coming? You saw something coming and you warned them and you came off as crazy until the shit starts happening and this person starts fucking waking up and like, oh my God. You know, there's a Bible verse where the woman says, well, or God says, my prophets will tell you things to come. So when these things happen, you believe. And you could be a prophet, and this person took you as you were psycho, you were crazy, you were too much. That wasn't the case. You were warning them of their future. Warning future. That's what you were doing. God says he does nothing without warning his servants, the prophets. This person's coming out as divine masculine, though, because this is how they come back to the light here. Yeah, this person's idiot, but you have spiritual gifts. You were the whole gift. This person couldn't see it because they were too toxic. They were too low vibrational. And it was hidden from them on purpose, you know, because this is how this person comes back to God in some weird way. I don't know. But it's how it works, though, y'all. This is how you bring, I'm telling you, this person played the fucking victim. They played victim while you were the victim. And they projected their infidelity onto you. Some of y'all, they believed gossip and lies. And so they went and cheated on you, believing that you cheated. Others of y'all, they projected their cheating ways because you called them out. You had insight or fortune telling. You could have caught them or saw something here. And then they projected it onto you and they could have started gossiping and lying about you. Oh, they cheated, but they were really the cheater. This is weird energy. Yep, dark alliance, secret collaboration here. They could have been talking shit behind your back to their friends and family. Who's this third party here? What's this third party doing? Or they believed a third party here. Or they had you in a third party making you believe a lie. Some of y'all, they were even talking shit to your family, your witchy sister here. You could have had a sister. They could have been talking, teaming up with your sister or their family and friends. And you were innocent this whole time. You were their fucking wish fulfillment. Some of y'all, this person's learning a strong fucking lesson, and this was hidden from them. This is hidden from you, but you could have insight into the future here. This could have caused you a lot of grief, but this person's sitting in this same energy they dished out. Some of y'all could be a tarot reader. Some of y'all, this person could be getting tarot readings on you, realizing that the lies were not real. Some of y'all, they could have gotten a false tarot reader here that was spreading lies to interfere and block this. Oh, that's not your love. That's not your love. Some of y'all, they went to a false tarot reader here. They don't know how to read. Okay, what is that? Doesn't have spiritual ranking here. Okay, what is this third wheel, other woman, third party here? The devil. Holy shit. The devil. The devil. The devil. He's a rebel. This person got kicked out of heaven. Oh, 8 of Cups. They left you behind for the devil. They walked out on you for the devil. Some of those persons drinking and smoking. They're doing drugs here. This person is like having cope. This was a setup from the devil. And that, what is the devil? Tempting. You know, Jesus got tempted. He came out the mountain. You know, if you bow down and serve me, I'll give you all the kingdoms of the world. They tempted Judas with money. You know, there was an old school, like when cheating wasn't as common back in the day, you know, it had an old cheaters episode where the cheaters guy's like, he sold his soul for adultery. You know, this person could have given up their real love for adultery because you were the gift the whole fucking time. And this person took the bait. They got seduced. They gave into pleasure. They gave into pleasure. And some of y'all, they even talk shit to the person that were fucking about you, and you were their fucking love of their life. Queen of Cups, you could be an empath here. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this is who they gossiped with. But no, I'm getting the Queen of Cups here. This is the, you know, intuitive empath here. You're a therapist. You could be a spiritual healer. You're a healer. You're an empath. You were dealing with a devil. Or they chose the devil. Take it as it resonates. Someone could be a kindergarten teacher. You could have a child that was in kindergarten when you met this person, or you have a child in kindergarten. Art. Someone could be an artist. Someone could be an earth angel here. You got a lot of angels on this card. Someone could be balanced in their light and dark energy. You were an earth angel here. You were the gift. And this person, like, shitted on their gift. They threw you under the bus. They got set up. They set up themselves. The Tower. Some of y'all, your person was of the LGBTQ, or they got set up to sleep with a man or something here. Man on man. They got tempted, or lady on lady. Or they chose the life of luxury. They chose money over love, whatever it is. There's a Tower here. There's a Tower. Because you were their 9 of fucking cups. Y'all, you guys were this person's fucking whole happiness. Their whole fucking wish fulfillment. And they got seduced. One night. And y'all, the worst part about this shit is that the loving was disappointing. It wasn't even worth it, y'all. The grass wasn't greener. Some of y'all, they have a fucking kid with this person, too. Like, there's evidence. Someone could be drinking a lot, too. You were this whole person's wish fulfillment. Y'all were supposed to go camping together. Look at this shit. Yeah, you guys are the Wounded Warrior, 9 of Wands. I think it's a Wounded Warrior, but you're very guarded. This person, winter could be relevant, but you were supposed to have the good life. You know, travel, go camping, eat hot dogs. Maybe y'all like hot dogs. Y'all were supposed to have a good family here, a dog, a family, and then they traded it in for pleasure. Just what to come? Like, what is it? Some of y'all, they got sick too. You can't make that shit up. Someone could be really sick, but they ended this. This is death card, y'all. This is over. Oh, wait. Maybe it's not death in the reverse. This person could be soul searching now. Some of y'all, this person coming back is the motherfucking Emperor. Okay, they could be transforming here. Y'all have free will at the end of the day, but the universe here, you got... Some of y'all, this cycle is complete. Or some of y'all are ending this and moving towards an Emperor here. And this is in the works. This is someone you could actually meet at work. So you could be meeting an Aries. That's going to be wish fulfillment here. And y'all pleasure going to be off the chain. Y'all are going to be making art in the bedroom, okay? You know, they set themselves up. Some of y'all, what's the outcome here? What's the outcome here? Some of y'all, this person was just pretending. Y'all have a decision to make. Some of y'all, you have a decision. You can choose whatever you want. Or you have a couple of different options. But some of y'all, this person was wearing a mask that they never got seduced here. Some of y'all, you might make this work and you may have a future child because they got set up and they realized this wasn't love. This person had to learn a very strong lesson about not how to take something for granted. Yeah, you guys have options. Holy shit, 7 of Cups. Y'all have options. You guys are keeping yourself safe here. And this person could be watching you and obsessed with you and holding on tight to you. But some of y'all, you're like, I don't know, I can have whatever I want. You know, it's like T.I., you can have whatever you like. Yeah, this person betrayed you, and you're the queen of motherfucking wands. You're the leader of the pack, baby. You could be an entrepreneur, businesswoman. This person watching you, you're fucking having victory and success. You're the queen of motherfucking cups. You're an earth angel. You're fucking balanced, and this person's fucking heartbroken. What's the outcome? They're heartbroken. Why? Because they betrayed themselves when they betrayed you. Because they're 2 of Cups, and they chose the 2 of Cups in reverse over their soulmate. Some of y'all, this person's just, it's done, and y'all are moving on to a higher level commitment of someone else, and they have to watch this. Yeah, 10 of Wands, end of cycle here. This person may want to reach out to you and communicate with you, but you're getting justice. Yeah, this person's reminiscent about you. Some of y'all, they chose an ex-lover to give a commitment to over their wish fulfillment that turned out to be shit. The outcome here is you're getting a commitment and victory and success and your balance and your masculine feminine energy. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You can be any sign here, but you're balanced. You could have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine. Or you could be dealing with that, or you have that energy coming in, someone who loves you. Yeah, you're getting wish fulfillment because most of y'all are walking away. Some of y'all are hesitant. Some of y'all are still looking back. And this person's sitting in the 9 of fucking swords. The same energy they put out, and that's the truth.